You want me? You got me!
Power levels 8,000. How? Wait, it's over 9.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9,000!
What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right. Cut it!
Bitcoin is over 9,000 once again. What's up, guys? Tony here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the like button. And of course, this is not financial or investment advice. Bitcoin currently sitting at $9,208. We're seeing a serious pump here. If you've been a subscriber to this channel, we've been talking about the upward trend we're seeing, and I was hoping, right, that we would hit 9,000 this weekend, and lo and behold, we have. Market looking really strong right now. Ethereum at $273, XRP close to 42 cents. So keep in mind market principles, right? You're going to have a correction pretty soon, and we're probably going to maybe dip to maybe 8,900, 8,800. But remember, it's building those support levels and breaking through those resistance levels, right? So keep that in mind. Once we have 9,000 as a support level, we can of course strongly move up to 9,500 and likewise to $10,000. Now, when we hit $10,000, expect mass FOMO to kick in, guys. The CNBC Fast Money and all these blogs and news sites. Bitcoin has hit that $10,000. Will it go to 15? Will it go to 20? The FOMO is coming. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you did not run away from this market in December with the weak hands? Markets move in cycles, guys. Remember that principle. It applies to real estate, stocks, bonds, all that stuff. Now, the caveat there is if a company goes out of business or bankruptcy, right, then that's a red flag. But if a company is doing well and the market is just moving in cycles, patience is the key. And likewise with crypto, right? There's no red flags that this is going to be a dying token, but it's a company on the rise, let's say like a Ripple or even Ethereum, right? Bitcoin, not a company, obviously, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's all about cycles, guys. Now, Tom Lee of Fundstrat tweeted some technical analysis, some charts here, saying taking a step back. And I always tell you guys, step back, look at have perspective, zoom out on the charts. And he said, Bitcoin at new 2019 highs. Don't those old highs look like a few FOMO days away? So to my point, when $10,000 kicks in, boom, get ready. Crypto winter is over. So I'm certainly in agreement with him. The charts look great here. And as we've been talking about, we are in a bull market for sure. Barry Silber tweeted the following. It has to do with the Winklevoss twins. I actually, I have to take a look at when this. I think it's CBS Sunday, and it's happening like now in the morning. Bitcoin coming to CBS Sunday tomorrow. He tweeted this yesterday, and here it is. It's like a segment that features different stories, and one such is the Winklevoss twins. And of course, they talk about them being Bitcoin millionaires and about cryptocurrencies and their exchange Gemini. Crypto is going mainstream, guys, and we saw Bitcoin featured via Charlie Shrem on 60 Minutes just about a month ago. Guys, it is growing and growing. The technology, the infiltration into the minds of people, the education, the mass marketing, it's going to be amazing when all these things come to a head, and then you just have that huge catalyst that everyone's going to be talking about and investing and all that stuff, guys. So big things ahead. And on that note, Bitcoin surpasses 1 million daily active addresses. This is actually very bullish news. Bitcoin just passed an interesting milestone today, one we haven't seen since November 27th, 2017, the last bull run. According to coinmetrics.io, there are now over 1 million daily active addresses, a number that is defined as the number of unique from or to addresses per day. Here's Kevin Rook noticed the move and tweeted, when Bitcoin first broke 1 million active addresses, one Bitcoin was $9,352, and the median transaction fee was $3.23. Yesterday, one Bitcoin was $8,230, and the median transaction fee was $1.33. So great news here, exciting stuff, and future's so bright, guys. And on that note, Coinbase Custody holds $1.3 billion in assets under custody, expects to hit $2 billion soon. And we've been seeing the custody folks, their volume has been kicking in. Everybody's trying to launch their own custody, even backed, right? Trying to launch their own, I think it's $100 million insured custody. So huge things ahead. And I hope you personally are custodying your crypto, keeping it safe, of course, in a Ledger Nano X or a Trezor wallet, whichever you want to use. But make sure you have your stuff secured, guys. And if you don't have a Ledger Nano X, you can check out the link in the description. But I don't even think I need to go further into this. The headline speaks for itself. The accumulation continues to grow, guys, and big things are ahead. And of course, Facebook with their crypto upcoming via the Libra Association. So the news here, they're going to launch their testnet this coming week, guys. Social media giant Facebook will unveil the Libra Association, which will operate its bespoke cryptocurrency Libra. So an official announcement coming this week. Per the report, Facebook and dozens of its partners will unveil the Libra Association, which will be based out of Geneva. Interesting. As the entity that will oversee the company's Libra blockchain project. During the event, the company is also expected to launch the testnet of its blockchain. Amazing to see this happen, and I've always been on the record, guys. No one wants to get left behind. Google is on its way. Apple. We already saw Samsung is making moves, so expect these major Fortune 500 tech companies to be on board here, and even traditional companies that have nothing to do with tech, I think will be dipping their toes into this, guys. So, I could care less about the Facebook stablecoin, the Libra global coin, whatever you want to call it. However, it is going to be a big catalyst for getting more people into crypto and understanding crypto, spreading the knowledge, for spreading adoption. And that is certainly the future. I'm not saying that their coin won't be successful. I'm just saying I don't personally care for it because of its the nature of it. It's a stable coin backed by fiat. And it's going to bring the same fiat problems to a digitalized version. Now, initially, it may run fine. Things may not be a problem. But what we see is the underlying problem with fiat, and it continues to go downhill. Even the US dollar. I love the United States. I love capitalism and all that. But the US dollar continues to depreciate. And I mean, those are just the facts, right? And likewise, fiat currencies around the world, even in major superpowers and super countries or whatever you want to call them. Now, guys, I want to wrap up with the following, because I've been getting a lot of questions about this. As you know, the FATF's global crypto rules and regulation is coming, the Financial Action Task Force, right? And we know that U.S. residents are going to be impacted, and that's why we see Binance said by September you won't be able to trade, but they're going to open their own fintech-approved U.S. exchange via a third party. We'll see how that unfolds. We know Bittrex has been limiting the amount of tokens now, like they're restricting some of them from the United States residents. And it's not really the major tokens, but I've been telling to you guys that you need to make sure you have a hardware wallet that at least you can move some of this crypto off. And I'm gonna put a link to this Ledger, this list here of what Ledger supports, which device supports which token, and also other compatible wallets like my crypto, my Ether wallet, all that stuff, so that you can move your respective tokens over. I know some of you have questions about Cardano and so forth, and right now they don't support Cardano, but just a reminder, just so you have some peace of mind. You can leave your crypto on here, even though it's not ideal. move as much of it as you can. But Cardano and like some of the others, you can't trade it, but you can leave it on there. So just keep that in mind. Especially Binance, because Binance is shutting off completely. You want to get it off there. Bittrex is more, hey, you can store it, but you don't have to worry. You can still access the site. You just can't trade these specific tokens. Binance is kind of across the board, but we'll see things change, but you could still store your stuff on Binance to a certain degree. So I highly recommend you guys do some research there based on what tokens you're holding, and just be prepared, right? I made sure I moved as many of my tokens off these exchanges that, you know, traditionally, like historically, Ledger didn't support. I made sure I moved them off and got everything squared away there. There's still some, I'm not going to mention, like maybe, yeah, okay, like Cardano, whatever, right, that are still stuck on the exchange. I'm not going to say which one, right, just for security reasons. And it is what it is, but I'm looking for a solution, so I'll let you guys know about that, and you know, let's see how this plays out. But this is kind of the necessary evil, so to speak, because as I've been, you can say, preaching, right? They're going to position this asset class, this new asset class, the same way the stock market is. Get ready. That's what's coming. Full regulation, mass marketing, infrastructure built out, easy access globally now to this. This thing is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be bigger than stocks. It's going to be bigger than the stock markets that are, and there's different stock markets around the world, right? But because of the tokenization, we're headed to the token economy. We are going to see the access to these even stocks that are going to be digitalized from across the globe. You don't have to worry that, oh, I'm in this country and I can't access this token. Now, I know I just said that based on these rules, but as things progress, you're going to see that open up a bit more. It's just exchanges and all these people who have been operating a certain way now need to come into the fold, so to speak. So guys, what do you think about this news? Bitcoin looking strong here. We could see maybe 10,000 this week. It's looking really strong, but be prepared mentally for corrections, right? It's going to be a roller coaster ride because it's a young market, young asset class, a lot of volatility, but keep that in mind, guys. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear them. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, and I will talk to you guys later.